Good afternoon, Facebook and YouTube. We're streaming to both platforms this afternoon. It is Wednesday, it's 12 o'clock, and I'm Kelly. I'm here at the Future Development Studio, but I'm not here on my own.
Hello.
I am here with the lovely Chloe. You just heard her saying hello there. And we are here today to demonstrate to you and share with you a whole range of products that we make here, right here in Stoke. Future Developments makes so many amazing products that we can use all around the home to keep our homes looking fresh and clean, but also products that can save us from some kind of those daily disasters. We're going to show you in the next 60 minutes, we're going to go over the whole BLUEMAGIC family. We're also going to show you a product that could save you if you get a flat tire, and that's the Bullseye Pro. And we are also, another product from the Auto Care range is Screen Wash. We're going to share that with you as well. And all of those products can be purchased in our store, which is futuredevelopments.shop. You can go down, I think it's just underneath the comments. There's a little link there. You can go on there and that will show you all of the pricing of those products. And anything over £15, you'll get free postage and delivery. It might be that you are with us right now, or it might be that you are joining us later, because this goes out later on as well. It will be kind of shown at a later date. So if you're joining us later, then have a look on the shop. We've got some incredible deals on there. But let's start with BLUEMAGIC, the whole family of BLUEMAGIC, and then we're going to go into particularly BLUEMAGIC paste, because this is one of my favourites. It's one that I used all day yesterday on many different kind of surfaces, and I'll talk you through that in a second. But what is BLUEMAGIC, you're asking? If you haven't heard of it before, then BLUEMAGIC is a multi-surface, multi-purpose cleaner. It is also the best stain remover that I have ever used, and I think anybody that comes into contact with it, has used it, feels the same way about it, because it's certainly saved me on a number of occasions on stains that have happened on the carpet, on the sofa, and in particular on clothing, because I seem to be particularly messy when it comes to eating, and I drop all sorts of food down myself. So I've been saved many times by BLUEMAGIC removing those stains from my clothing. But it comes in different delivery methods. So we have the concentration, and this one bottle, this small bottle, makes up 50 bottles. We also have it in a double bottle, which will make up 100 bottles. We have it in a foam, a high cling foam, which is exactly the same active ingredients that are going to break down those stains. But this is in a high cling format, which means it's going to stick to all surfaces. So this is great for things like your tiles, maybe it's your splashbacks behind your ovens. It might be your extractor fans. It might be in your bath. It might be your microwaves. There's a whole range of things that you might prefer to use the foam for, because it doesn't have that same level of moisture. But we'll get into that in a minute. We've also got trainer wipes, and I would say they're broader than trainer wipes. These are so much more than a trainer wipe. These are your stain remover on the go, and we'll talk about those in a little while. And because BLUEMAGIC is fragrance free, we also have a floss.
Yeah, we're back.
Oh, we're back. We went for a second, we're back. We did have a few technical issues for a second there, but we are back. Hopefully you can all hear us. And I'm just introducing BLUEMAGIC paste, which, if I show you quickly, let's use the other one, is the first thing you'll notice about the BLUEMAGIC paste.
It smells amazing.
It smells amazing. It smells like, I think it's like
I can't remember
holiday.
what it smells like.
It smells lemony. It's almost like if you're in Italy and that kind of,
like limoncello.
Limoncello, very much. I don't suggest you eat it, but it smells really lovely. It's biodegradable, it's made from natural ingredients, it's made from clay and glycerin, and it's actually got fats in there as well, which the fats kind of create a protective surface as well. So it's the clay that we use to, it's not abrasive, it's not like really aggressive in any way. It's a gentle texture, but what it does is it removes hardened stains. It's amazing. It really is amazing. It also polishes things. So it polishes things like, maybe it's your candlesticks. It might be.
Hi everyone coming in.
Yeah, welcome to anybody that's coming in right now. I'm going to use it on a silver chain. You can use it on silver, gold, on any kind of metal. You can use it on.
Should I come in a little bit closer?
What else so can we use it on, Chloe? It's things like copper, stainless steel, anything like that. Stainless steel,
or like
chrome,
a oven
gold
door.
Oven doors. We'll show you that in a second. So, as we said, if you're looking for something that is going to be great at removing those hardened stains, but is made from natural ingredients, then this is your man or your woman. So all we do in order to use it is it comes with a sponge. We just pop it in some water just to wet the sponge, and then we just rub it on the clay. And then I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to use it on a chain.
Is that your chain?
Yeah, it's one I brought with me.
it?
It's actually my mum's. I went to her house the other day and asked her for loads of her old silver jewellery. But you know when it becomes a bit tarnished?
Yeah.
You then put it away, don't you? You put it away
do.
and you then don't wear it. So if I come a bit closer and show you how that's tarnished. Well, I'm going to bring that back so it looks nice and fresh again, just using the paste. Because all I need to do is literally rub it over the paste. Now, you could use it with a cloth. You don't have to use it with, because obviously this has got a bit of detail to it. So it gets, when it's a sponge, it gets a little bit caught on it. So maybe a cloth, microfiber cloth might be a better solution with this. But you can see how it's already kind of bringing that tarnish off? And I know I've done this on other silver items, so I know how it's going to bring this back to life and brighten it so it looks super, super bright and shiny silver again. And then she's going to want to wear it again.
I was going to say, you're going to give it back.
Maybe, maybe not. Depends how much I like it once I've done it. But, just a few seconds of this and we'll be able to see how clean this makes it. Now, you would probably go over it with maybe tiny little bit of water again, just to get off any remnants of that clay.
Why don't you dip it in the water?
I don't want to, because it's silver. I don't want to. I'm just going to lighten it. No, I don't want to ruin it. But I think you can almost see. I'll come a bit closer. I'll pass it to you, Chloe.
Okay.
Well, you can see there. Look at the difference. That's where I've really concentrated, and that's where it's still a little bit tarnished. So that's where it's brought it up kind of shiny and silvery again. I'll let you do that. And then if you put it against the side that's still a little bit tarnished, that's a good way to kind of see the before and after, isn't it? So it brings all of your silverware.
If it focuses.
Silverware, goldware, anything like that you've maybe put away back in your jewellery boxes. I've gone through an old jewellery box and just brought lots of things back up so they're super shiny. That was part of my christening bracelet.
Oh.
And it's been in there for 21 years, because obviously that's how old I am. We know that's a lie. But I didn't even know it has my name subscribed on the back. It's got Kelley actually kind of in the metal. Didn't know that because it was so tarnished I couldn't see it. You can see there, but when I cleaned it up, you can see how it's brought it back to life. It looks amazing.
That's so cute.
It's nice, isn't it? And this was another bracelet that my grandma had given me when I was just a teenager, but it'd gone really dark. It got really blackened and tarnished, and now it looks brand new again. So if you've got anything, like it might be candlesticks, it might be spoons or silver, it might be silver or gold knives and forks sets, any kind of ornament, anything like that, that you just want to bring it back to life, you can do that using the paste. However, I think for most of us, we would be using it on an everyday basis on your cookware. So yesterday was my son's birthday. It was his 15th birthday. We had the whole family over and we did a big barbecue, and I was putting things in the oven as well to keep them warm. And it was fine when we were cooking and eating, but afterwards I had just trays of of cooking trays that had kind of that burnt in kind of grease and grime stuck to it. And I was like, what am I going to do with it? What, you know, am I going to have to soak it for a day? And then I remembered that I had my BLUEMAGIC foam, and I'm going to show you how it can make light work.
If you can't see, she's dipping that into water.
Yeah, sorry, I'm dipping that into some water just so that the sponge is wet. Can you see that okay there?
Yeah.
And then all I'm going to do is wipe it onto your pan. So this could be like a pan that's boiled over, but it could easily be your roast dinner pans, your roast dinner trays and things as well that have got really baked on kind of oil and dirt. I also used this in my fridge yesterday because one of the kids had dropped, it was like a peri-peri sauce, and they hadn't told me, and I hadn't noticed, if I'm honest, but it dyed. It almost stained all down the inside of my fridge. So I went in with, I actually used the clay with a toothbrush so that I could get into the seal and everything, and got in, and it got rid of all of that kind of peri-peri sauce stain as well. I'll show you in a second how I used it on my oven. I had a real day yesterday of using it.
I was going to say.
I was using it on everything. It works amazingly on your ceramic hobs as well, and anything glass. So in your shower cubicles, to get rid of, maybe you've got a build-up of soap scum and things like that. You know how it builds up really quickly? This is going to make light work of that. So that's what it did look like.
Yes.
That's what it looks like now.
Amazing.
And I was just chatting to you. There was no elbow grease involved. So it could be that it's burnt in the inside. You know how maybe you've left porridge or something like that on the stove. On the stove, how old am I? on your kitchen hob, and it's burnt it in. You've soaked it for a little bit and then it just hasn't come out.
Story about what's the name? Sheets of Bear's Porridge.
The what?
Sheets the Bear's Porridge.
No idea what you're talking about. I don't.
Big children's book.
Oh, the three.
It's not Dorothy, is it?
Three little bears. Goldilocks.
Goldilocks
and the three little bears. I bet they don't burn the porridge in Goldilocks and Three Little Bears, but we burn it a lot in our house, and there is always stains on the bottom of your...
I think I do porridge on the sofa.
I think it's better. Porridge, are you a salt or a sugar person though? Oh, she's wide-eyed at me now.
Salt.
Let's try it. Porridge with salt tastes amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, add a little bit, maybe it's a Scottish thing, but add a little bit of salt, add a little bit of sugar, and the two combinations with your porridge with thick milk. Amazing, Chloe. Try it and let me know what you think. Chloe's looking at me like quite incredulous, like, what? Who does salt?
No, I actually will give it a go.
It's really...
Do you ever do salt on its own?
A little bit, but not much. What?
You're crazy.
What, on my dinner?
No, in your porridge. You just do salt on its own.
Yeah, sometimes
so like
it makes it creamier.
Porridge.
Yeah, it makes it creamier. So it's more like a savoury. But I do like a sprinkle of sugar on top. Tell us. Come back and comment. Tell us what you use. Are you a salt or a sugar person?
That's crazy.
Or do you use both?
I
have literally blown Chloe's mind there.
You put salt in that's weird?
No, I think that's it. I do think porridge is the only weird thing that I put salt on. But if you've burnt porridge on into your pan, look at that. Look how it could have brought that up. Could have got rid of all of that burnt in kind of food stain in there. Come over and join me also in the oven, because I think that's somewhere.
This is going to be a task.
It is. And mine was a task yesterday, and I was only doing it because I had family coming over for my son's birthday.
How am I meant to... Oh, there we go. That looks better.
You got it?
I think so.
Yeah, I had family coming over yesterday, so I was kind of shamed into cleaning my oven, and it was disgusting. It was like all in this area where you can't normally get to, your hinges, and my door was really, I'd cleaned it, I'd surface cleaned it, but you know how it builds up? It builds up with the grease and the dirt and the food stains, and it just doesn't come off unless you really give it a scrub. And it's
the house lights on, Mark.
They aren't?
No, it's the studio lights that are on. It says flickering, can we turn the house lights off, but there's not house lights on. Carry on.
Okay. Okay, I'm just going to demo now how you can use the paste to really get rid of that built-in dirt that builds up on the glass.
I'm gonna have to zoom in.
Can you get closer? Well, because you've got two now, haven't
I know.
you? I think you just got to tip it maybe. If you tip them forward, bring the tripod forward and tip it in. And we will do our best to show you. Because we are, because we're streaming on two platforms, it's quite difficult. We've got two different phones to show you, but I want to show you how you can really get rid of that foam, get rid of that dirt. Now you can just use a wet microfiber cloth. Look at that, Chloe.
Amazing.
Look how amazing. And that's what mine came up like yesterday in my home. Now, because you can't normally, I wouldn't say using this is the easiest thing to get into kind of the seal and the hinges. So just as a little tip, what I did yesterday is I actually used a toothbrush, and I just did exactly the same. I dropped the toothbrush into the paste, and then I used it on the actual hinges so that I could get right in there, and also into the kind of seal area as well. But it's also the bottom. You know how the fat drips down under the bottom? Nobody else in my house, Chloe, cleans my oven. What they do is they use it, the kids use it all the time, and they use the trays all the time. I sound so moany, don't I? But it's true. I think they just think fairies come in and clean. But you get a lot of fat on the bottom there, and it just gets baked in. Now, look at that. Look how clean that brings it up.
So good.
It is so good, and it smells so good as well. One thing that I also want to say is that what it's not doing is leaving kind of that clay residue. What I love about this is it doesn't leave that white clay residue. If you go over it with a white microfiber cloth, it brings all of that up. There are no solvents, no bleaches, no acids. It's 99.9% natural ingredients. It's clay. It's a natural clay that gives you just enough kind of texture that it's going to bring all of those up. But what it's not doing is it's not going to irritate, it's not going to scratch the glass or anything like that. And it's really gentle on your hands as well. Right, let's go back to the counter, and let's move on, because we've shown you a few things. We've shown you how useful, and I would honestly say, obviously you'll make sure you wash yours out, but I don't want to delay you by standing at the sink now washing it out. Also, that's another place where it's great for though. Clean your sink, clean your taps with this. they come up beautifully. And because you've got those fats in there, what it also does is give like a protective coating, and you'll see when you spray water on it how the water just kind of beads off, and that's because it's given that coating, and it just means that you won't get the same build-up of dirt and food and things on there that maybe you experienced before. So smells amazing, but what's amazing about it is the job that it does. Now we are moving on from the BLUEMAGIC paste to the BLUEMAGIC concentrate. Now this is a product that you can use all around your home. You can use it on your work surfaces. You can use it on your fabrics. So like maybe it's your sofas or your clothes, or it could be on your cushions, it could be on your curtains, wherever you need to. And it's a multi-surface, multi-purpose cleaner. It hasn't got any bleaches in it, hasn't got any acids in it, it's got no solvents in it, so it's not going to take the colour out, but it is a stain remover, and a really, really powerful stain remover. So it is going to get all of those dirty stains out of wherever you're using it. It comes in, as I said, it comes in a concentrated format, and you can then dilute it into a plastic bottle that comes with it based on the dilution ratio that you want to. And you can choose between mild, which is your 10 ml, and that I would say that's great for every day.
Yeah.
Cleaning your work surfaces, spraying your clothes, you know, pre-treatment gets the deepest of stains out of your clothes. I've got pasta sauce out of a t-shirt only last week, a white t-shirt.
And that's unheard of.
It is. And that's generally what happens then, is you then can't wear it, can you?
No.
So I got pasta sauce that I dribbled down myself out of my t-shirt. I've got takeaway, like Indian takeaway out of tops. My husband passed, what's it called? Like the pollen from a lily.
Lily pollen.
All down his top, his jacket. Jacket. And it coated all the side, just went all down the side of the arm, and he was devastated because it was a new top. So I just sprayed it, pre-treated it, put it in the washing machine, gone. So this is the best, it's the strongest, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to put that to work, because when we're talking strong stains, we're talking permanent marker. Mm-hmm. Permanent for a reason. Permanent because it doesn't come off. But watch how. Actually, I'm going to do it using the neat. This is my demo one. I was using my pack shot ones, messing up the display.
You'd be in trouble for that.
I would be in trouble for that. Stick to the rules. Come on, Kelley, don't go off piece. But you can see there how. Just going to go in with neat, let it sit for a minute, because what's going to happen is BLUEMAGIC's going to get underneath the stain. It's going to break it down so that we can just wipe it away. I'll grab a clean cloth. Now you would leave that on your carpet probably a lot longer than I am, probably 5-10 minutes, but you'll be able to see how once I start to agitate it.
It actually is crazy.
On something that is so difficult to remove. You know, if you've got Sharpie, if the kids have gone, if they've gone a bit rogue with their pens and they've grabbed a Sharpie by accident and it's gone on your sofa, it's happened to me, that's what happened. At that point, I didn't know about BLUEMAGIC, so we actually ended up just throwing the sofa away. We'd had it for such a long time, and I loved that sofa. But yeah, my youngest one went a bit rogue with a Sharpie and just scribbled all over it. If you're in that situation, you didn't know about BLUEMAGIC, you might try other things. They might not work. I know we tried everything and it didn't work, but I know it will come off leather. I know it will come off carpet. I know it will come off laminate as well, which I'll show you in a second, and wooden floor. But you'll see how that's gone. It's got rid of that Sharpie. Have I frozen?
It's that thing, the Facebook one. buffers
Am I
a lot.
buffering?
Yeah, not on YouTube though.
Okay, we'll carry on YouTube then. But you can see there how it has, what it's done is it will dry to like a bit of salty consistency. And then all you need to do is kind of hoover that up the next day and you wouldn't even know you had a stain there. It's clever. The magic of BLUEMAGIC is super clever. What's also clever is the fact that this replaces so many of the products that are under your sink. You know, it might be your glass cleaner, it might be your kitchen cleaner, your bathroom cleaner. It could be, what else have we got? Carpet cleaner, because you can pop this in your carpet cleaner. Your mop bucket.
Pre-wash on the washing machine.
Let's do something in a second then that shows how we can pre-wash. What I'm going to do first of all though is just show you using beetroot how it gets to work on some stains just amazingly, how it just gets rid of it. So BLUEMAGIC on your chopping board. This could be also like your herbs and things like that on there. Look how it just goes. It just goes, completely goes. Let's do that on a carpet because I think that's when it is, really, really kind of wow, powerful.
Yeah.
That could be.
And also you're not going to be cutting open your beetroot and rubbing it on the carpet.
No, you're not. So but you could be.
This is like worst case scenario.
This is worst case scenario. You know, beetroot is a substance that they used to use to dye clothes. Also for makeup. Did you know they did it for lipstick and cheeks? So if you're ever at a loss, if you lose your, Chloe, if you lose your makeup bag, you can always go and get yourself some beetroot. But I just want to do it because for some reason it just completely neutralises beetroot. And I think this is when you go, wow, this stuff is amazing. You know, it's not toxic, it's not heavy chemicals in the sense that there's no bleaches, acids, solvents. But this is a super powerful, amazing cleaner, like stain remover.
It smells good, that one.
Oh, it's because I put...
It's got the scent in,
I put the scent in. And that's another thing that comes with it.
Subtle plug.
Yeah, well done. Well, Chloe linked that perfectly. But it comes fragrance free, but you may want a fragrance for if you're using it in your home, especially if you're treating yourself to 2 bottles of this, because 2 bottles make up 100 bottles around your home. So you might want to have one in your bathroom, one in your kitchen. Your kitchen, you might want fragrance free because it's around food surfaces. But in your bathroom, you might want a scent to it. So all you do is literally just pop a pipette full, which is what I did earlier. I've made a video about it, so you might see it. Pop that straight into your bottle.
And what? Oh,
you're right there, Chloe.
Pipette makes it really strong.
Yeah, it makes it smells amazing.
Like you can smell it.
And it's just like fresh laundry, isn't it? It's not an overpowering synthetic smell.
Yeah.
It just smells like you've done loads of laundry and it just smells lovely and fresh. We are going to do another product that we've got in the range. I'm going to do another thing for us in a minute, another demo for it. But another product we've got in the range is the BLUEMAGIC High Foam Cleaner. Now this is a product that sticks and grips. I could literally put that over my head. I want to do a demo about that once and see how long it takes before it kind of starts to dissipate.
And you'd ruin your hair.
Well, you know, I'm confident that it'll take a while, Chloe. So I don't mind. But it might be that it's on things like, we had a barbecue yesterday and you might not think about it, but the inside of your barbecue kind of lid, or it might be inside of your ovens, things like that. You'll see how the foam, it sticks and grips, but also what it does is it draws the dirt to the surface. And I like to do it on this because it's a black background as well. You can see how it's drawn all that dirt to the top. And then all I have to do is go in with a cloth and wipe it away. So this will work again, this will work on your trays, it will work on your, where else can we think? It will work on your tiles and things like that. Great for your shower cubicles.
Shower head.
Shower heads, perfect for shower heads. Also great for maybe like your grout and your floors. Around, maybe it's around your toilets. You know, if you've got little ones and their aim isn't so good, spray, or maybe it's big ones and their aim isn't so good.
I don't think that changes.
No, I don't think it does. Spray that around the bottom of the toilet. Also spray it around the hinges in the toilet, and that will draw that dirt out so that you can clean it away so easily. Let's go back to what BLUEMAGIC does, and let's show you. Let's do a carpet demo. So what we're going to do, we're going to put a load of stains on the carpet and show you how BLUEMAGIC can get rid of those stains out of your carpet. So we've got a bit of mustard there. I'm also going to add in a little bit of ketchup because, you know, when these stains happen, do you not like it? Are you a brown sauce girl? No sauce at all?
No.
Barbecue?
No ketchup. Love barbecue, love mustard, love mayo.
Yeah, and mayo. Are you a chips and mayo person?
Yeah, but I've gone off mayo a little bit.
I like mayo. I love mayo.
You need to get the Chipotle Heinz mayo.
Oh, I've got that. I've got that as well. Yes, it's in my fridge. I'm known as Condiment Kelley.
That's the best thing to be.
Because my first kind of two things in the fridge, if you open it up, my first two shelves are just full of condiments. So, you know, if you're ever short of condiments, I'm your woman.
Nip over to yours.
Yeah, I'm your woman. I've got everything in our house when it comes to condiments. And we were talking about Liam Perrins earlier. Chloe is now a convert to Liam Perrins.
What do you have it on then? Or do you just put it in food, like in meals?
I put it a lot in meals. I put it in things like pasta sauces. I add it into like a bolognese. I like it in that. I like it in a nice little, as I said, a tomato juice. Bit of that and a bit of vodka always goes down well. You know, I think it's one of those things, it's quite versatile, isn't it? You can add it into
Scott
anything.
Says he puts it in chili.
Chili, yeah, it's good in chili.
I don't really know what it does for flavour. Neither do I. On its
I think
own,
it's
nice,
just got kick, hasn't it? It's just got a nice kick to it. What else can we have on here? Let's do a bit of mascara. Where's my mascara gone? Actually, do you know what? There was one of my son's. Oh, it's gone. I was going to say I did have a colour pen here. Seems to have gone.
They don't take care of stuff in here, do
they? Don't.
That's
I bring these things and they disappear. Where has it gone? I replaced the mascara with my own because that had gone missing. Yeah, this was my one because it'd gone missing. Let's use, instead let's use a bit of pink waxy crayon. Let's use a bit of waxy crayon on there. We can also use, I had a nice green marker pen that was quite good to use. What else? Should we use a bit of wine then?
Yeah.
Let's use a bit of wine. You can see I'm making a right mess here, and I'm not expecting that your carpet would have...
You're really good at that.
Thank you very much. I've been doing it a little while now. But you can see now how that's a bit of a mess in itself.
Yeah.
It might just be one stain. It might be that you've knocked over a glass of wine and you're thinking, how am I going to get that out? Well, I'm going to show you in a minute because I'm going to go all the way through the centre and create a strip so that you can see how it gets rid of all of those stains. So we've got fake tan here, so it's not just mascara. At some point we're going to do maybe some foundation because Chloe and I want to try foundation.
Yeah, we do.
I know it comes out because I've got it out of my own carpet. What about a bit of barbecue sauce?
What type is that one?
It's just a sweet.
I like the sweet ones.
Sweet and tangy. Sweet and tangy, Chloe. Well, that's not. Let's put a bit more on because nobody.
That's a bit like me.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I'm more like the acidy and bitter Liam Perrins.
You absolutely are.
My husband would say I was. Depends on the day. It depends on the day. Sometimes sweetness and light, sometimes acidy and bitter. What else? What else have we got in here? I feel like we're missing things.
Chocolate sauce?
I'm not going to put the chocolate sauce on. What are we? We've done the wine, haven't we? We've
Biscoff.
Did we do the Ribena? Let's do a bit of Ribena. Because this is neat Ribena. Spoke too soon, didn't I? I was doing so well. So well. Now, you're unlikely, unless you're really messy like me. Do you know what? I don't care if I've sprayed it on here, if I've dropped it on my T-shirt, because all I have to do is spray my T-shirt, and then when I put it... I
really like that T-shirt.
Thank you very much. It's only next.
It's nice.
I spray it, then I pre-treat it, and then when I put it in the washing machine later, it's going to come out, so it doesn't really matter. And you'll see that now as well. You'll see how, when I do this strip through it, how it gets rid of it. Let's do a little bit of blusher, and then I think we've probably done enough. Let's go full on red and pink here, as dark as possible. This, you know, it looks a mess. Visibly it looks a mess, but I have to say it stinks as well. So I'm quite glad we're using the one that's actually, we've added the scent to, because that is masking and deodorising the smells that are on this carpet.
That carpet. Can smell it from over here.
That's a bit of a disaster, isn't it? You know, you're not going to have all of those on your carpet, but even one of those you're going to be panicked about, aren't you? But I'm going to show you now how you don't need to be panicked. Now I'm going to change the nozzle direction so it's more of a concentrated flow. And then I'm just going to go through the middle and go through each of these stains one by one. I'm not really doing a straight line, but let's not worry about that. Clearly, that's not my forte. But you'll see how we get rid of these stains just by agitating it a bit. Okay, now I'm going to take my fingers now. I'm just going to wipe through those stains.
I don't know why you still use your fingers after took all the skin off them that time.
Oh yeah, no, that was the carpet, wasn't it? I got carpet burn from doing it. I now know that I can just use my nails.
It wasn't the BLUEMAGIC, guys. That sounded wrong.
Yeah, it was the carpet. I gave myself carpet burn, which was not nice.
Have you done it since?
No, because now I use more of my nail. Now I know. We were told how to do it, but I used the tip of my finger rather than using my nails to agitate it. And the answer, you know, when you're at home, then what happened to me was then it irritated the top of my fingers.
Did it
the
hurt
carpet.
for days after?
Yeah.
Oh.
But you wouldn't need to do this. You know, you're going to use a cloth. The reason I'm not using a cloth is because I don't want you to think that there's any smoke and mirrors. I want you to see that literally all I need to do, and I'll use a clean cloth as well, get rid of those stains. That is impressive, isn't it? Look at that. That's impressive.
It's a maze.
It is a maze. BLUEMAGIC for a reason. It's magic because it just gets rid of those stains. It's also magic because it stops you blowing a fuse when things get dropped on your carpets and your floors. So again, that is amazing. Now, where are we at? We need to go on to something else now, I think. Oh, we've got another 10 minutes on BLUEMAGIC. So let's keep going because there is so much to show you. Now, another product that we have got in the BLUEMAGIC range is the newest. It's the newest in the range of BLUEMAGIC, and it's the trainer wipes. And these are incredible. Not only just for trainers, but also for stain removal on the go. Now, these are quite clean trainers, but yours might not be, and you might have spent a lot of money on them. So what I'm going to do is just show you how these kind of individually wrapped trainer wipes can clean your trainers, but also other things as well. So first of all, I want to show you the fact that it's bamboo fibres. So they're super tough. They're not going to, you know, you're not going to put your finger through them. They're not thin wipes like kind of baby wipes and things like that. Also, they're doubles the size of normal wipes. They're also kind of massive, like hugely absorbent. They're like a microfiber cloth, really. So they absorb a lot of the liquid as well. And you'll see, can you see this? How if I squeeze it, you can see how much of the formula comes out. So it's
a lot.
Packed. It's packed. Bless you, Chloe.
Thank you.
It's packed full of the same ingredients, the same formula that you're getting in the concentration and the foam, but we've now put it in a handy, on-the-go wipe.
Scott says I can never keep my white trainers clean. I don't think any of us can.
Well, Scott, you will be able to now, because have a look. I know these were we've cleaned these up a few times, so they were fairly white anyway, but have a look how it lifts. Honestly, these are so full of, like, they're so moistured. They just hold all of that solution in there. And then it's the same amazing solution that we've used for stain removal everywhere else. I think maybe if you see it on the bottom. These aren't the best trainers to show you because they are quite white anyway. But these could be your trainers, like your gym trainers that you've got at home, that your favourite trainers that you want to keep white. Or, that looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It's made them look good. Like, it's got a bit of dirty tongue there. Let's wipe that tongue bit up. But it could also be, they're so much more than just trainer wipes. To me, I would use them as a trainer wipe. As a personal trainer, I've got loads and loads of trainers. And
I love that you're a personal trainer.
Did you not know that, Chloe?
Can you personally train me?
We'll be doing some squats and lunges in the corner after this live.
And you can be my life coach now. Tell me what to do.
We will. We'll sort you out, Chloe. We'll sort you out. But these trainer wipes, as I said, they aren't just trainer wipes. They're your on-the-go stain remover. If you are looking for something that, you know, if you're going out for dinner, if you are going somewhere and you've got like a lovely white outfit, it might be a dress, it might be a skirt, it might be a white shirt, and you're thinking, the minute I put that on, I'm going to drop something on it. Take these with you, because then you can always have, you've got your safety. You've got your safety wrapped in a single packet, because then all you need to do is open it up and you've got that stain removal power, BLUEMAGIC stain removal power in that wipe, in that antibacterial wipe. Holds loads of solution in there, and then you just give it a wipe. Wipe it down. If it dries, get it out completely. So they are get it out completely. So they are amazing. They're always fresh because the packets are sealed, so the wipes won't dry out. They're super hygienic because they're individually wrapped, so they stay clean until you want to use them. They're pocket size, so they're going to fit in your pocket. They're going to go into your wallet. They're going to go into your bag. You know, they're travel friendly. They are perfect, really. And to me, they're your everyday essential. Now, we've got time, I think, for a couple more demos. I want to show you one of my favourite demos, which is, where is it? I'm looking for the dye. Oh, that's it. I'm looking for the dye. I'm looking for the oil. No, that's beetroot. There's the oil, the engine oil. And then all I'm going to do is just put a little bit of BLUEMAGIC neat into a cup of water. Now it's just water, there's nothing in it. So I'm going to put a bit of BLUEMAGIC into here. And I'm going to show you how, oh my God, that engine oil. This is used engine oil.
Do you know, I smelt that once.
So strong.
And it knocked me very dizzy.
Yeah, it's really strong. This is used engine oil. One of our other presenters, Mark, he used it the other day. Not used it, he got it from his neighbour the other day. So it's used that were out of his car. He was getting rid of it and he said, can I have it? I want to use it for demos. This is just plain white cotton. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to dip it into the blue dye, because this could be like, maybe you've had an accident with your whitewashing and you have found that you've got red, blue, green dye, it doesn't matter what colour has slipped in there. But if that's in your whitewashing, you'd be devastated,
yeah, you
wouldn't you? But we'll show you how you can get rid of it. And then we're just going to dip it into that engine oil. And then have a look. Let me come a bit closer forward. I don't know whether you'll see this, because this is great when you see how it breaks it down. Can you see that? Wow, it's clever stuff. It really is. So it's getting rid of the dye. It's getting rid of the oil as well. Like there's a little bit left at the top. That's because we keep going back over it. But you can see how it broke it down.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Got rid of it all. No more dye. The oil has gone out from where it was as well. It's clever stuff. Really is clever stuff. And how it works, again, I'm going to show you with another. Let's show you with iodine, because I think this is always a good one to show as well. So using something called iodine, which it's a disinfectant that they use in hospitals. So they normally use it on your skin to disinfect the area. So I'm just going to put a bit of this iodine into water, and you'll see how it turns it kind of browny yellow. Now this is where it normally stains your skin yellow. It looks a bit jaundiced, doesn't it? But I'm going to add now, I'm going to add a bit of BLUEMAGIC, and then watch, because BLUEMAGIC, basically what it does is it gets underneath the stain, lifts it to the surface so you can then wipe it away. So if that's your clothes, you would then pop it in the washing machine, that's going to wash it away. If it's your sofa, your carpet, then you just wipe it away. Now if I add that in, look how it starts to break it down. So coming from the bottom, how it's lifting all the way up, so it's starting to break the stain down, and then it will just leave that section at the top. And I think, you know, using iodine is a really good way to kind of demonstrate and illustrate what it does. And then it just leaves that bit at the top that you can then just wash or wipe away. Gone. It's magic. So that is the BLUEMAGIC family. So you have got concentrate that you can get in the shop in 1 bottle or 2 bottles. 1 bottle makes up 50, 2 bottles makes up 100 of the dirt and doesn't leave a residue. If you're looking for something that you can use on vertical surfaces, then that's your BLUEMAGIC high cling foam, the one for you. Or maybe it's for those, you know, those areas that you want to dry really quickly. If you drop something on your mattress or on your bed and you just need to get that stain out quickly, that's not going to add loads of moisture in there, so that's going to dry quickly. Or on your sofa, you have got your magic wipes on the go. These are great trainer wipes, brilliant for keeping your trainers looking box fresh, but there's so much more than that as well. These are your on-the-go wipes that you can use just to make sure if you've got any stains on the go, if you've dropped something down you, then you can just get rid of it super quickly. You've got your floral scent there as well, which is just going to make it smell
amazing.
Ooh, I forgot that I had it on the... It's now just reached Let's put it on the wider dispersion. I had it on the kind of more concentrated, and I think I just reached the ceiling with that. I jet washed the ceiling, but that just smells really light, really lovely. It deodorizes the area as well. Smells amazing, and all you do is just add that into your bottle, and that is, I nearly forgot that.
Oh, you
Chloe.
nearly forgot the paste.
The BLUEMAGIC.
I forgot to be fair.
BLUEMAGIC paste. This is your multi-purpose clean and polish and your protector. That is 99.9% natural ingredients made from clay, and that is going to get rid of all of those built up kind of stains. Maybe it's things like food built up stains of food, maybe it's like scum, soap scum and things like that that's built up on your shower kind of glass. You just need something that's a little bit more abrasive that will get it off, but it's not going to scratch it. That's the one. That is amazing. So that is your BLUEMAGIC family. So much choice, just delivered in different formats, really. Yeah. It's what you choose, what the job is.
Whatever tickles your fancy.
Whatever tickles your fancy, exactly. So BLUEMAGIC, we're going to move on to another product now, and that is, where are we going to go to? Well, let's just do screen wash quickly. Because are we on 10.2? That's gone so quickly.
We're nearly on 5 too.
I'm going to go really quickly then. So screen wash, we're going to finish with screen wash. And you may be used to buy your screen wash in 5 litre kind of containers like this. You buy it in a 5 litre container, you add it to your reservoir. Maybe your reservoir doesn't take up 5 litres, so then what you're left with? You're left with a plastic container that's banging around in the back of your car. You might share it with your partner, I don't know, but it's what you have done is then you've bought more plastic, and it's probably cost you somewhere in between the cost of £4, £5, £6, £7, £8. You know, you can go up depending on where you buy it from. If you buy it from motorway services, then you're going to be talking high prices.
Yeah.
If you buy it from somewhere like a supermarket, you may get a better deal for it. But either way, they are expensive. But we're selling it. Autocare is a brand that we make right here in Stoke-on-Trent, and we make the screen wash tablets in a container of 12 kind of pre-measured doses of screen wash. And one of these tablets makes up one of these 5 litre containers. So in each container, you've got 60 litres of screen wash for, how much is it, Chloe? Is it $11.99?
$11.99.
$11.99. You're getting it for $11.99. So that makes one tablet £1. So instead of £4, £5, £6, £7, £8, you're getting it.
It's a no-brainer.
You're getting 5 litres of, it is a no-brainer. You're getting 5 litres of screen wash for £1, sorry. And all you do is literally take your tablet and pop it into a container of water, and that will give you 5 litres of water. So you're not having...
you can halve it and put it straight in with some
Good
water.
call. Yeah, that's exactly what you can do. Because if you don't have a container, don't worry. Like Chloe just said, it's got a little score mark in the middle. So you just cut it in half, or snap it in half, put it straight in your reservoir, add your water to it, and when your engine's on, that's actually going to break it down and help with the way that it breaks it down quickly anyway. Now, your screen wash is obviously your glass cleaner. It's going to make sure your glass is loads cleaner. It's just going to make it kind of shiny and visible and crystal clean, so you're safe. But also what it's got in there is got antifreeze in there as well, goes down to -3. It's got rain guard in there.
It dissolves the insects.
Yes, it does.
The little flies.
Dissolves insects, it dissolves, like, you know how you get that film that covers your screen in the summer months? It might be bird poo as well.
Yes.
It's used, you use it all year round. This isn't a product that you just use kind of in the summer.
It's got antifreeze in there.
It's got antifreeze in it, which takes it down to -3, means you can use it up to -3. But also, because the actual container itself is a desiccant kind of moisture container, it means that that little bit there means that it's going to absorb the moisture so it doesn't degrade the tablets.
Yeah.
So these are going to last you probably a year or 2 years or something for $11.99. And you can put them, a cloud of them. And you can put them into your glove box. You can have them in the back of the car. You could have them in your knick-knack drawer. It really doesn't matter. But they're not going to degrade because they're not going to get wet. So look, I'm going to prove it to you. I'll do it the other way round because that's, oh yeah, confident that they're not going to get wet. So you can see there, I popped them in the water.
You're
not going to get wet, I know. But let's just dry them off for a second and then we'll open them up and then just show you again how they didn't get wet. I want to make sure that I'm now not going onto a wet surface though, because that will completely throw the whole thing. But I've just put it in water.
Wow.
And you can see there they've stayed dry, and that's because of the way that the container's been engineered.
That was good.
It's good, isn't it? I stole that from Marky.
Oh, did you?
That was Marky's demo, but I've stolen it. But they're there then when you need them. You're not going to get caught short without any screen wash. You're not going to have to just go with water where you know it's not going to do the job. It could cause, in the summer months, if you've just got water in your reservoir, it can make it stink because it can go a little bit, go kind of off, doesn't it, water, when it's been there too long. So it can go off. In the winter months, that could freeze. So what we want is to use the right product for the right job. And with Auto Care, you're getting the right price and the right product. And that is pretty much it. So you just take that, once that's completely dissolved, you take that and you just add it into your reservoir. Simple as that. Don't really need to explain much more than that. That is your screen wash. So thank you so much for joining us today. It was myself and Chloe here today. We've been talking all things BLUEMAGIC. We've also then jumped over to the Auto Care brand to show you screen wash. But hopefully you'll join us again tomorrow, where I think it's Laura tomorrow day that will be with you at the same time, 12 o'clock. And she'll be demoing other products. Who knows what she'll be demoing? I don't know, but I'm sure she'll be bringing you a whole array of really interesting and very well priced items. So for me and from Chloe,